Welcome to another episode of Keep It Simple, Silly, and Cook.
On the menu today, meatballs 3 ways, according to my dad's personal recipe.
We start by putting in a bowl 3 pounds of ground chicken and then chopping 2 medium-sized onions.
We're going to take those chopped onions and throw them in a blender to get them nice and finely cut. While that's blending, I just wanted to mention that you can use other types of ground meat, not just chicken.
Add the onions back to the bowl, plus a half tablespoon of black pepper and 1 tablespoon of salt. After mixing, you're gonna add 1 cup of breadcrumbs and then go back to mixing it all again.
Now we're going to start with our first option for the meatballs, which is making it in the oven. For ours, we used 1/3 of this mixture, and we used an ice cream scoop to form the meatballs and put them in a greased deep pan.
Once you've filled your tray with the meatballs, you're going to want to pat them down gently so that they cook evenly.
Now get those meatballs in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 30 minutes, and make sure you flip them over halfway so they cook well.
Transfer them to a plate and let's move on to option number 2.
Meatballs and tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce is the boss.
First step is to add half a cup of rice flour to the remaining mixture. Mix. And then take a deep pan, grease it with some olive oil, and start forming the meatballs and placing them in the pan. This time we used our hands instead of an ice cream scooper.
Fry them on the stove on medium-high until they're golden brown, and make sure to flip them over so that they're cooked evenly. Add half a jar of pasta sauce and 1 cup of water.
Now cover the meatballs and let it simmer on low heat for about 10 to 20 minutes until they're fully cooked.
Bon appetit! And now it's time for option 3, which is the meatball patty.
Take the remaining ground chicken mixture and shape it into a patty. This is the one with the rice flour in it. And of course, don't forget to admire those purple gloves.
You mean dark blue gloves?
Whatever color. Now take that patty, put it in a greased pan, and start to fry it on both sides. Make sure they're nice and brown.
Add half a jar of pasta sauce, 1 cup of water, cover, and then just let it simmer in low heat.
The good news is you only have to stare at this cooking for about 15 minutes before you can transfer all that deliciousness to a plate.
You can slice it if you're planning to share.
Or if you're forced to share with your siblings and/or friends.
Love at first bite.
You can add this to a nice side dish like rice or even pasta. And there you have it, 3 simple ways to make delicious meatballs. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Until next time, keep it simple, silly, and cook.